Okay, hopefully that is better. I Good morning, Max. You guys should all check him out. He is awesome. Um I thought you sound crackled cracked out, but not cracked out, I promise. Crackly. I'm hoping that's better though. Somebody let me know. Mike Porter, thank you so much. I can't show it because I went out and back in. But hello to you also. A member for 21 months. That's dang impressive. Thank you so much. Much better. Okay, thank you, Robert. So I have people on here all the time. All the time, right? Like, generally, I have a couple people on. Good morning, Bianca, each week, including Bianca, every single Monday. I have people on. I usually have one person on, Tuesday. And then Thursday, I kind of reserve as a solo stream as kind of a fuck around day, for lack of a better terms. But yes, Mike Porter is the man. Good morning, Second Street Marvel and Bryant. Oh yeah, I should do that first. So I got totally off subject. Good morning, Kareem and Black Phoenix. Let me see. I know I saw Joseph. Good morning, Sultan. Good morning, Thomas. I seen you said it was 3 o'clock. You were from UK. That's so cool. And that's all I got on this side. Sorry if I missed you. It's because I went out and back in. Um, Trinity is the man. I think good morning to Kareem. Um, I think I got. I'm sorry. Some of the chat disappeared. Good morning, Hood of Justice. Yes. So I think some of it disappeared. But anyways, what I was saying is right. I have people on, usually one person on, and we talk comics on Tuesday. On Thursday, it's kind of I guess more of a chillax stream, right? And on Sunday, I usually do something a bit more formal. I'll do something like have a panel on and we'll discuss whatever topic happened that week. Or we'll like about last week was Batman, right? Batman was just last week I did disagreements. Because I couldn't stream on Sunday. But the week before, Batman was the big thing. Before that it was G4. We always talk kind of about the flavor of the week, right? So I've never had people really get upset at who I have on. Because when I have people on, even though, good morning, Lord Zender, even though when I have people on, I think it's pretty clear that I don't endorse everything they do. I don't endorse everything they say. I have them on for generally their expertise. Usually every person I have on, specifically, like, let's talk about Bianca in the chat right now. I'm putting you on the spot. Deal with it. And you should totally subscribe to her too. But we talk about anything. Why am I not controversial yet? I'm sorry, Bianca. That is our goal. By the end of Bad Ideas, we will make you the most controversial figure in comics and anime. But basically, we talk anything, right? Me and Bianca are pretty open with what we talk about. We'll talk about the best of the worst or women or something controversial. But I'll have on somebody talk about comics. I'll have Drew from Comics Elite or Robert in the chat or different people, right? Sunday, I'll bring on like Liana or Saggy or bring on Comics Booms, Comics Breakdown. I try to bring on all walks of life. I try to, right? And that generally is hard to do. So I've also started to try to stop to entertain both sides, right? I just want to talk about comics on Tuesday. We're just going to do that, right? I've tried to just stop because you're never going to make everyone happy. So I just bring on people I enjoy. I have watched Jody's Corner for a very long time, but what you guys also are not you guys, this community fails to understand is I am not on social media. I do not follow the personal lives of these people. I don't. It's something I just never have done. I've never done it really with celebrities. Except for Hanson, I may have known way too much, may have followed them to Cincinnati once. Just putting that out there, except for Hanson. Good morning, William. I was also like in 5th grade. Give me a break. Basically, when it comes to these people, I like a lot of I use YouTube for almost everything, right? A lot of entertainment can be had on there. You can learn a lot. There are a lot of great comic channels that if I don't buy the book Comic Breakdown, I'll go and listen to what happened and his opinion on it. Or I will go and listen to Comic Boom. He reviews all of the books each week. Now, when it comes to that, um, aren't you the one that keeps getting into Amazon's accounts? Wait. No? Wait, are you I'm so confused. I'm totally controversial too. Riot Kitty. You totally are. No, I'm just kidding. But basically, I don't keep up with the lives or the drama. Every once in a while, I do. I'm only human, right? Every once in a while, if it's something that entertains me, I will. Of course I will. You know who I go to for drama? I am not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. It's Saggy Melons. Like if there's drama out there and I know something's going on, I know it because of Saggy. um I know that she is gonna cover it. And she does a good job of covering it. She has her biases. We all do. But if I know of drama, it's likely because of her. um if someone on the panel says she's hacking. Wait, are you talking about when Dr. Soup was joking around with Saggy? Maybe? I'm not sure. I'm confused, Joseph. But anyways, I don't pay attention, right? I don't think there's necessarily a reason to pay attention because I don't have there's a reason why I'm bringing these people on. They have a certain expertise. Yes, okay, that's what I thought. Dr. Soup is hilarious. She is so funny. I have no idea how to hack things, right? Um, just get Amazon Prime. It's really easy. And then you can watch The Boys Diabolical. Um, but I I don't know. I know there's terrible people when it comes to the internet. The internet is gonna do what it knows best, how to internet. There's gonna be terrible people. There's gonna be people that unfortunately, like in the situation I had not that long ago, send nakedness or boxers and yeah, we're not gonna get into it. But the internet is gonna internet. And I don't want to know every single little like nuance in every single proclivity that these people have because I don't want to judge them off of the words of other people, right? I want to judge them off of either A, facts and evidence, or B, their own words or real life accounts, or just just maybe, I am there simply to find out what happened in Justice League 74. Speaking of, don't. I I gave this last 3 issues in Brian Michael Bennett's Justice League a chance because I wanted to before Justice League 70 comes out, 5 comes out, right? I know it's not being written by him, but I thought maybe there was going to be some no. 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 Oh my goodness, Naomi is bae apparently because she saves the day, don't you worry. I just okay. I can't with I can't with Bendis. I can't. I don't know why I try. I don't know. So, anyways, there was apparently a bunch of drama with Jody and Andy. I don't know I know a little bit more about Andy. Thank you so much in Fantasy I Die. Good morning to you. Also, I have Prime. I can offer a hookup to some people if they need it. Gonna watch Batman again this weekend. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much in Fantasy I Die. So basically, when it comes down to this stuff, I'm like, I know a little bit more about Andy because he was able to reach out to YouTube because I don't have Twitter. So he was able to like at them for me when I got a strike for bullying Chrissy Teigen in Hollywood itself. I'm such a bully. And he was able to reach out to them for me. I know him through that. I know him through the controversy he had before that he was basically with, I believe, Screen Junkies. And he had some claims on him that ended up being incorrect because the text came out through his service provider that kind of exonerated him, right? So that's basically my knowing of him besides his content. Um, and I don't have any interest besides that. I don't honestly, Andy's content's not for me. I'll be the first to say that. I don't really do the like crime drama stuff. I used to watch some of his stuff because he did like Snyder Cult stuff or stuff like the new Batgirl suit or the new Supergirl suit. Now it's all like Britney Spears and Gabby Petito. Like, okay. I don't know. Not for me, right? Everybody evolves and changes. Just I don't it makes me too sad. Like when all of your stuff is about women getting hurt around the US, it's not for me. So, with that being said, I do not hello Keely. Um I definitely don't have any interest in getting to know people's facts about their lives that maybe they don't even want known, right? That's not my place. So, with that being said, this brings us to hello Tava. Um Jody's corner. Now, I don't know why this was controversial, but besides, I mean, I know a little bit. I know Saggy did a stream breaking it down, but I tried to get I was supposed to call her and then she got live and then she's a night owl. That girl is a night owl. I don't know how. I don't know how. Like, I'm up by 5:30, 6 o'clock every morning. I don't know how. The one morning I woke up, she was like live at 8 a.m., still awake from the other night, from the night. Like, I'm like, what are you doing? She must be really young. She must be really young. I'm over here like an old lady, like, man, I turned into a pumpkin at 10 p.m. Anyway, so, basically, I know that she has had her issues. Hello, Catwoman, with Jody. I know that there has been some stuff behind the scenes, which I definitely don't have anything to do with, but I also don't think you should randomly text people that are unsolicited pics. I don't think any of that. So I want to make sure that's clear. But what we have here is a weird situation. I've had videos made about me. I've had quite a few videos made about me. I've had people react to my videos. Like I did a video about Naomi when it was first announced. I had Spinner Rack, I believe it was, react to it. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool, right? But I've never had people make videos about my stream. And we're going to take a look at them. We're going to take a look at Saggy's first because we're going to start nice, right? But the other ones, like, I don't understand. I don't understand why it is this weird, like, tribalism where it's like, man, if you have this person on, it's bad. I, I don't know who is Saggy. Robert or Hooded Justice, will you drop Saggy's link in the chat so they can check her out? I will have her on screen here in a minute, but just so people know who I'm talking about. But yeah, the whole situation is weird to me. And when it comes to like me having on Jody, I literally had been trying to have him on for a very long, which we specifically, thank you, Robert. Which we specifically talked about in the beginning of the stream, right? We specifically, where did it go? There it is. Okay. I'm gonna pin it so you guys can check her out. But we specifically talk about it in the stream. We have been dealing with the stuff with the Snyder fans for a long time. And then, okay, there we go. I got it set up. I'll move the chat here in a second. My daughter is in the Air Force. I'm so proud of her. That is so awesome. That is amazing. Well, thank her for her service from me. That's amazing. Remember the when controversy was about Batman and Catwoman having sex one time? Yeah, that was totally fabricated, but yeah, I do remember that. But yeah, this is silly to me. Like the whole situation, not saggy necessarily, but like the whole situation is silly to me. I don't get it. Why do Snyder fans still exist? I mean, if you're a fan of Snyder, then you would think you would want to follow what he's doing with like Army of the Dead, and I think he's doing another movie. But I think a lot of them were also DC fans, so that's where like the whole issue came in, right? So let me move this chat. We're gonna take a look at this one. This is pretty innocent. I'm not gonna lie. Um, I think Saggy just kind of I think she wanted. I'm not gonna lie. I love you, Saggy, but I think you wanted it to be a little bit more controversial than what I had planned because I was gonna bring him on to talk about the Snyder stuff, the future of the DC. And we did. We barely talked about anything controversial. And she was going to do a stream about it. So I do think that she wanted it to be a little bit more controversial. So it would be able to be more content. But so she just made a video. So we're going to look at this. This one's, like I said, this one's pretty milk toast.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to Oh, wait, this is a video. Shit. Welcome to Saggy Melon's
Hello,
video.
Shelby.
Anyways, I just got done watching Nerdette's Newsstand.
Oh my God. At the end of the stream, I put it on my TikTok. I made a little thing with that audio you sent me, Shelby. I want to show it because it's so fucking cool. I'm so excited to incorporate it.
Have Jody's Corner on, and I wanted to make this quick little video to give my thoughts on it. I might do a live stream about it. I don't know. I haven't decided. But basically, just want to give my quick thoughts right now.
Spoilers, she didn't.
So the interview starts off pretty good. Honestly, I think Tristan did a really good job. They just talked about nerdy stuff, comics and things like that. And I will say that Jody is actually, good at, doing the pop culture talk. I've had no issues with that. When I listen to him speak about it, he does sound like he knows what he's talking about, which is great. I feel like him sticking to that and only that, and not getting into stupid debates with people and losing horribly, probably would have done him well. However, there were a few things when they got to the topic of the Jody Ripa controversy that kind of set me off a little bit. Number one, Jody blaming Andy for the debate. Yes, he basically did openly admit that he wouldn't have had that conversation with Ripa if it had not been for Andy approaching him and kind of telling him.
I don't think he was blaming him. I think he was saying, if I hadn't made that video with Andy, I don't think he was like, Andy, you motherfucker, how dare you? No, I think he was just like, Andy called me for a video. I did the video with him, and that was it. I don't think he was like placing like some nefarious, malicious blame on him
to do so. And he brought up a good point where, you got two white people who are going to the black people. And I won't say Ryan went to Ripa. I think Ripa did that on his own. But because of two white people, they got two black people to go in on each other. And Jody actually made that point, and that was actually a good point. So I give props to Jody for at least acknowledging that he wouldn't have been in that situation.
Then the issue here is with all of this, even though it's said and done now, Ryan should have defended himself. Yeah, he wouldn't, and he won't.
Had it not been for Andy Signor. If I was Jody, I probably would have been a little bit pissed off at Andy for putting my ass in that situation. Even though technically, I guess Jody, you could say he put himself in there because he agreed to it. But at the same time, when you have a friend, you want to defend your friend. But Jody doesn't understand that. You'll give Ripa that luxury. But whatever. Because I feel like if this was Andy, I feel like Jody might try to defend Andy. But we'll never know because I don't think Andy's that dumb enough to say some stupid shit, knowing he's got a black friend who's got a platform himself. So I don't know. Also, Jody and Tristan, I love you, Tristan, but both of them, they thought that Jody had won that debate. Jody making a point to say that, Ripa was, after that debate, going in on him for 2 hours and talking about his family and stuff like that. And it's like, but neither one acknowledged that Jody shot first. Jody 100% immediately went for the personal attacks on young Ripa.
He didn't, though. Before
young Ripa did. And that's kind of
he literally didn't. The first person to say anything on a personal level was young Ripa calling him fat.
I'll lose on your behalf, man. You lost the first minute Ripa came on and you went after his studio. Speaking of
That's not a personal attack. That's his studio. He said something about a light.
Studios. Let's talk about Jody's studio. That suspiciously looks like a green screen. I have not seen any of those trees move for the entire duration he was on the channel. None of those trees didn't look like there was no wind. Maybe it wasn't a windy day. I'll give that, but it kind of looks fake, in my opinion. I was tempted to type in the chat, "Yo, can you grab that pillow behind you and prove that that's actually your room?" But I wasn't gonna try to derail her stream. But I saw somebody
I'm not sure why that matters. People use fake green screens all the time. I don't know why that matters.
make a joke through a super chat about his apartment or his building that he lives in, but that looks like a green screen.
Lord Xander, chill with the politics. What does that have to do with anything? EVS isn't hated for being a Trump supporter. He's hating for being an asshole.
I don't know. It's a little nitpick, but I didn't see those trees move. There has been no move.
Why not have Saggy on? I would love to have Saggy on. I have no problem with Saggy. None whatsoever. I think I've made that clear. Me and Saggy are good friends.
In the background. Clearly, if that's a window outside, you think you'd see somebody walking back and forth this apartment complex or something. I don't know. It just seemed a little weird to me. But also, there are a few things here. I still think it's kind of really weird that Jody is a black man trying to tear the black people down. They talked about Ray Fisher. He's still going off about his anger towards Ray Fisher, a black man. He claims that is using his race as a weapon, even though Jody kind of is doing the same thing. But I digress. But overall, I'm happy to say that
I wish she would have elaborated on that point because I'm not sure how she means he was using his identity to do anything. I do. I wish you had elaborated there. But when it comes to Ray Fisher, I think you guys know my feelings on Ray Fisher. I'm not even going to go into that.
at least the chat was very civil. I saw some familiar faces in there having a very civilized conversation. Not a lot of attacks. There were a few people who I don't know that were throwing shots in. But for the most part, I do appreciate that people who watch my channel and were in that chat today took my advice and was civil and was respectful and didn't try to.
It looks really weird because I have it on 1.25 and she must have it sped up too. So Jody looks like he's making like crazy movements.
Derail her stream. So I still love Nerdette. And I think that she did a good job with this. And but I still stand by Jody's trash. His entire fan base is trash because they don't call him out. He claims that they do. He said, "Oh yeah, when some of my people said I had an L, but more people said I had a win." Bro, that likes to dislike ratio though on that.
Right, and that is not a good point, Saggy. I'm sorry, that's not a good point. We have seen the Fandom Menace review or what is it called? Not review bomb. That's not the right word. Downclick, downvote mob. I don't know. Go in downvote videos to a maximum degree. So that's not a good point.
Debate says otherwise. You took an L and you don't speak for black people everywhere. And he's still standing by this whole thing that black people who agree with Ripa or this, that, and the other thing. Like, no, bro. Not all black people think alike. You need to get that out of your mind space.
And she's right there. He absolutely does not speak for everyone. He doesn't speak for every fan. He doesn't speak for every black person. He doesn't speak for anyone. He only speaks what he knows, right? So I think it's fair to allow for that opinion.
Okay, not all of us think the same. You need to get that out your headspace, Jody. You can't project your feelings onto other people of color. That's not how it works, bro. And I ain't gonna try to project that on you. You feel how you want, but don't do that shit to me because I will push right the fuck back. And Jody's ended it with, oh, just let me do me and leave me alone type of thing. And it's like, bro, you are a YouTuber. You are a YouTuber and you say some dumb shit, people are gonna clap back. That just comes with the territory. I've accepted this about myself. I'm still getting backlash for whatever bullshit I've said in the past. Who fucking cares? Just fucking take it in stride. Keep pushing. You don't even have to announce that you want people to leave you alone. Blah 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 blah. But you know what? We won't even get into all the other shit you do behind the scenes that people are gonna expose of you. So, I mean, maybe stop being a shitty person. People will leave you alone. Just do what you do and have fun and enjoy your movie talk and stop doing the dirt you do behind the scenes. And he actually did admit, too, that, I ain't watching all these YouTube channels, but he did admit that people send it to him. Nobody ever wants to acknowledge this shit but me. But anyways, that's my thoughts on it. I still love Tristan. I'm glad.
See, hers was pretty milquetoast. I like Saggy a lot. I don't think she really had anything. I think there are some points she could have elaborated on. I think there are some things that it didn't necessarily add up to what I heard. But again, like she said, and like I said, it's just an opinion, right? I don't speak for everyone in the chat. I don't speak for everyone in the DC fanverse. I don't speak for all white people. Just like the opposite is true, right? So I get her point there. I absolutely do. Her name is Saggy. Yes, I mean her name is Saggy Melons. What did Jody do? Yeah, I'm still confused. I think, from my understanding, some unsolicited pictures were sent. That is from my understanding, and some maybe abuse of powers. I don't know. Again, I had Jody on, and I want to reiterate this because I had been trying to get Jody on, and I have receipts to talk about the DCEU. Then it got pushed back. So that was another thing added, right? All the movies got delayed and all of the Snyder Cut stuff, right? That had been coming for some time. So I also think that there is a bit of a bias with Saggy, right? So she's naturally going to go, oh, Ripple won, right? Just like I'm going to naturally say he didn't. Like, just because we have our biases doesn't mean we cannot admit them. These mods are really uptight. I said I saw my thoughts on. Okay, so what was your thoughts? Wait, last time, what was your thoughts? Will you have Ripa or Ryan on? There is no way. Ryan doesn't go on any channel when it comes to this, or he would have already defended himself. Yes, Shelby, if you're saying, would I be willing to give them a chance to speak? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. They are more than welcome on. Any time I am streaming, they are more than welcome on. So what were your thoughts, Fred? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let me know. So let's talk about this. Let's bring up the other one. Now, this is where it gets kind of like this weird dive into insanity. I thought you're a real true role model. What? What? Who are you? Okay. Anyways. Let me see. All right. This is the channel is Broden Bro of the Skies. The only thing I remember him from is him going on pretty hard on the Fandom Menace and basically basically going on the Fandom Menace and then saying a whole bunch of fat jokes about Mecha Random and a bunch of like having Anna, that Star Wars girl's picture without makeup, and saying some really derogatory shit. And you guys know I'm not a big Fandom Menace fan, right? And I was literally like, that is not fucking cool. That is not cool. She's not fat for one, and she's not ugly for one. There's no reason to go in personal insults if you cannot debate the point. Why are you slinging personal insults? And it was just really gross in my opinion. So this is where it gets weird though.
So Tristan went and had an interview with Jody, if you call it that. Really, when she wanted to collab, I'm not mad about that. It's not really I'm mad about any of it. I'm really just trying to touch on the hypocrisy for me. A long time ago, I don't know if even she remembers this, but I do. I remember everything. Let's be real. If you said anything to me on here, I probably remember it.
I gotta put this faster.
My long-term memory.
Like, you're gonna see this like weird OP. Background
so
over and over again.
I remember a lot of shit. I will admit, there's some things I went too far on. Back when I hated the Fandom Menace, I'd have vendetta against roasting those people for what they did to Julie and some of my friends. But
YouTube drama. Sorry, RC.
But
Thursday's my chill day, so I figured this might be interesting because it's so weird to me.
I don't really talk about it anymore. I only talk about people who kind of really have to have it coming. Jody's one of them. But I don't understand when Tristan told me this shit. Like, I went too far and all that. That's fine and all. At least I didn't think that on the fucking Anna shit. Okay, so I made a video showing Anna without makeup. Ooh, God, sue me. No, that was.
You literally went in on how ugly she was, and then deleted the video. I'm sorry, I have an issue with that. If you have an issue with what she does as a content creator, she's a public figure. If you have an issue with, I think she's late on her calendar. Fine, go in on that stuff. But you went in on just the absolute most heinous statements about her being ugly? All right. You do you.
Justified. Those simps need to fucking understand how stupid simping is. I hate those fucking simps, and I will die on that hill. I did the right thing on that one. But other than that, Yeah, I was gonna fucking pick a random in her weight problem. I was. That's not that's just a waste of my time.
Yeah, but you still did it. You say it's a waste of your time, but you still did it. This is a really long time ago, too.
But actually, knowing what she was gonna do, I probably should have just done it anyway. But yeah, I don't know. I'm annoyed due to the fucking fact that I'm just annoyed in the sense that, man, you told me that a long time ago, right? Is if I had a really deep vendetta, don't let it get to you like that. What are you doing with this Eric thing? And
I can't even. It's a vendetta because I had Jody's Corner on, who I have been trying to get on for way longer than him having a conversation with Eric July. It's a vendetta.
believe me, it's like that. You could tell me it's not. Bruh, look who you're talking to. I'm the master of vendettas. I know what a vendetta is. I know when someone has a problem when that it extends far beyond anything else. I get you don't like Eric, but you're gonna fucking sit there and side with Jody in this? A guy that sold out his own best friend and sold out his own best friend's family for a studio. Do you understand that thing he used for a studio, that crap, that was for his best friend and his family? He had
Wait, what happened, Shelby? No, he said what happened to Anna's sister was because she did bad. Are you fucking kidding me? I didn't see that. I had no fucking clue he said that. I knew he called her a bunch of names, calling her ugly and finding pictures of her without makeup and shit. But really? Are you fucking kidding me? That makes me more mad than the 6 videos he's made on me. Why are we talking about race? I'm confused. Okay.
kids. Mind the Vikings in the background, by the way. Mind the Vikings in the background. Skull. But anyway, I digress. You do understand that's what he did, right? Uh huh. But you, really? I'm just trying to understand the line here. So doing bad shit's okay? You're gonna side with that guy. And even in the debate, he did nothing but insult Eric the whole time. When he got in, he insulted him. Before you think I'm biased in any of this, I hate both. I don't really hate Eric. I strongly dislike Eric because he's an annoying gatekeeper. But dude, Jody sucks.
Oh, let me see, Robert. Let me bring it up. These people think that you are still butthurt on the. How am I butthurt? I literally said because I let him use his definition. I took the L. That's owning my shit. How is that butthurt? I don't like his content, so I don't watch it. I don't agree with him necessarily politically on everything. Guess what? I don't do. I don't watch it. That's it. It's that easy. They say that there's a way to dismiss any criticism. Sure. If they can't make if they can't make an actual good argument, then fine. I don't care. 6 video. I was being hyperbolic, Raymond. Sorry. I don't know how many it is. It's like
I was
3 or
like,
4.
whatever. Whoever wins, I kind of lose in this. Then I
Who
thought about it. No,
does
I don't.
anybody know who this chick is? Like I just kind of want to know who she is.
Because Jody is really just that of human being. I forgot all the dumb shit he did. Terrible human being. So I think, man, you told me all this shit once a time ago, and now look, you're willing to hop on and agree with a scumbag.
Her hat said woke. Her hat said woke.
And it's not like you it was the only one. You actually took Lucas' side. And I'm like, Lucas didn't win no debate. Lucas just argued semantics the whole time. And that's why I got frustrated.
Well, I've made one. Oh, stop lying. Ripa said you watch. How would he know if I watch? How would he know? I've commented one time in maybe a year. One time. How is that? Okay. You can't actually tell who watches your videos on YouTube.
Because honestly, if you've seen Lucas's content before, you say, oh, he just insults everyone. Okay, Tristan, that's fine and all, but if you did your research, Lucas has been calling that man a coon. I was there when he did the first night. So
I know Lucas is prone to doing so. I will be the first to say that. He even a lot of times going in on conservatives, right? But I don't remember him saying that previous to their debate. And I will honestly tell you, he could have, but I very seriously doubt it because I seen him react when he caught like Raketa Law and Eric July talking shit about him, and he was shocked because he thought he was cool with Raketa. So I don't think he did. I could be wrong though.
Ripple comes in, he wants to talk to freaking Lucas, and Lucas is just being a fucking immature dick about it. Then he goes, "Oh, a raccoon." Yeah, what do you think that's code for? Yeah, immaturity. So before you get on this whole, oh, he's insults people, did you look at the history?
Oh yeah, that's Lucas' personality, 100%. There's no denying that.
Know your enemy.
What enemy? Please! What enemy?
Something I've learned very well. I've had respect for some people. I even will say this, I respect Anna. You say what you want.
Lucas is the greatest of all Sony ponies. Yeah, he really goes in on that console war stuff too. I don't get it. I don't care. I like both for different reasons. Honestly though, not gonna lie, the PlayStation's better simply just because it acts as a better console for me to, like fuck around on. Not even it, and it's got God of War.
She's not gotten into any stupid arguments or gotten into any shit that's fucking made her. She just has horrible, terrible takes, and she's a complete twat. But you know what? I don't even care about that anymore. I could look once in a while and go, well, that's a shitty video. Okay, more than once in a while. But you know what? I don't really let that shit cloud my channel, and I really don't care what the fuck she does. This is a vendetta.
If you don't care what the fuck I do, then why are you saying I'm really annoyed at the beginning of this video? There's no vendetta. I don't care. I've owned my shit. I've moved on. Not everybody holds grudges. Goodness gracious. In fantasy, I die. Creeps and shammers are horrible. Their whole excuse of being about fandom hides racist and sexist viewers. Anyways, do you know any single women? No, I may know a few. That's too funny. Thank you so much. In fantasy, I die.
Just telling y'all the truth on this one. I'm not saying it. I know it is. You can tell me differently, but I know what I see.
He knows.
That being said,
for
I'm not
sure.
saying I don't hate her for it. I don't want to hold it against her. I'm just saying it's something I've seen. I think it's a little hypocritical. I just think it's a little hypocritical. I understand that, Eric is a pompous gatekeeper. That's not a fucking debate with me. I am not sitting here caping for Eric July. I'm just telling y'all the truth of the matter.
Raymond. Broden makes multiple videos. I don't believe he doesn't care. Now for 1 second. Exactly. What's the point? Like, what? Why does it bother you? I never came on the stream and was like, this is Jody. I believe in everything he's ever done. I agree with every word he's ever said. With that being said, what we're going to discuss now is super important because you know what? He's the bestest of all time. Really? Like, how old are you?
Be careful who you hate on and who you side with in pursuit of your vendetta, because if you're siding with that guy, it's nothing good. He doesn't bring anything good to the table. And by the way, dude, did you really think that green screen was going to pass for actually showing it was your apartment?
Oh my god, the green screen again!
Jody, that's a fucking stock photo. Quite literally anyone on the planet could figure that out. Anyone on the planet. Stop it. But I'm just keeping it real. It's hypocritical. And my whole thing is...
Raketa wasn't talking about Lucas. The only slight one could take that Nick is saying that he heard other people say they stopped following Lucas because he changed Chameleon. Yeah, but I think his biggest issue, Grey Ghost, was that he didn't push back against it, right? There's a difference between changing and being a chameleon, right? Changing, Lucas absolutely has. And I honestly think he's done a lot of soul searching, and that's great. I get it. But being a chameleon is something different. And when you've got Raketa doing raids on his Twitch one day, and then the next time, hosting Eric without a single amount of pushback, passively sitting there without saying, well, from my experience, it just comes off as poor taste, right?
If you practice what you preach, if you're gonna do it, I don't know. That's what I feel. You can get at me with this one, guys. Let me know what you think, but I truly believe, man, you sided with that guy. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think a bit more research can be done on every side in this, no matter how much.
I don't think it's necessary. I'm sorry. I don't think it's necessary for me to have to do massive amounts of research to talk to somebody about the Batman. That is literally cancel culture. Like, I need to make sure you're, maybe you're not a fascist, maybe you're not a bigot, maybe you're not a nut, maybe you've never done anything wrong in your life. I don't think it's necessary for me to have to do that amount of research, because when I have you on here, we have a specific topic. We have, unless you're like there's like 4 or 5 people that I don't necessarily have topics with. Maybe one's like Bianca, Soup, Robert. There's a few people, right? But generally, I give you an idea of what we're going to talk about. I give you 3 or 4 basic ideas. That is what the script is. That is what we go into. And that's it. I'm not going to be like, okay, one of the topics today is maybe your problematic history in 2012 with your Twitter profile. No, I'm just not going to do that. That's not my job. I think this is going to. I don't know if this music is copyright, so we're
You know what, man? I could honestly choose to attack this 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different ways. But when you read a headline instead of watching what the fuck I just said and then try and preach to me about shit, I could honestly respond to you with a bunch of fucking swear words and completely fucking just shit on you, and I'm not gonna do that. Here's what I'm gonna do.
He deleted my fucking comment. Yes, Hooded Justice? Oh my god, okay. I'm glad you said that, because I almost forgot. The funny thing is in it, and I'll be very fair here, he could have very easily not deleted it, but all of a sudden, my one comment was gone, and then he put, oh, way to delete. Like, all my comment was saying was, look, I have it. I'm gonna send it to me. I don't have it pulled up. But look, I literally had this planned. This has nothing to do with Ripa. You have no idea what you're talking about, and what you're saying is objectively false, and I have the receipts. And he deleted it and then said I deleted it. And then when he said I didn't delete it, which again, YouTube likes to play funny games. So to be fair here, it could have been YouTube. But then he goes out and openly admits to deleting Hooded Justice comments. So that kind of, it's a little sus, bud. It's a little sus. Just saying. All right. Where were we at? Right here. What did I just do? That is a long-ass intro, dude.
You know what, man? I could honestly choose to attack this 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different ways. But when you read a headline instead of watching what the fuck I just said and then try and preach to me about shit.
Holy crap, Man of Steel. That is probably the biggest compliment I have received in a very long time, so I have to read it. Just to feed my ego. No, I'm just kidding. I like Nerdette because she makes it mandatory to think. I don't have to like what she has to say, but she does it in a way that makes you look at something from a different perspective. It's rare these days. Thank you. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, what is up with YouTube lately? I seen that with Gary. They deleted it and then it was back. Like, I don't know. YouTube has been crazy lately. I'm going to be fair here. But then you openly admit you're deleting comments. I don't know. It's very weird to me. This whole thing is so silly. Do you not get, like, how silly this is? I wanted to talk about the fucking DCEU movies.
Shit. I could honestly respond to you with a bunch of fucking swear words and completely fucking just shit on you, and I'm not gonna do that. Here's what I'm gonna do. oh well, that's a you problem. I actually like the geeks and gamers method of things. I actually get what Jeremy is saying.
I need to
now
know
I
who this
finally
girl is
understand that.
now.
I was
I
like,
just
what the
need
fuck
to
you
know.
I mean, you can go around being an asshole and expect people to get offended. Now I understand. I'm done. It's a you problem. Maybe it is a you problem now. Because it doesn't matter how many times I try to explain something or I try to say it the right way. Fuck it. I'd rather just start being a dick and just fucking start roasting people again. Because at this fucking point, some of you people just really don't want to fucking read into what people are saying.
I don't have to read into it. You said you were annoyed that I had somebody on my channel to talk about the DCEU, to talk about the Snyder bronies. To bronies? Yeah, that's what I'm calling them now. Snyder bronies. And to talk about the situation because it happened as we were setting up a time. Do you get that? I don't know.
If you guys watched that video, which a lot of people probably didn't.
Real tough guys. Nay. Hello. Real tough guys don't talk about what they're going to do. Yeah, I don't understand.
He's read the headline, thought I was shitting on Jody's corner again.
Her name is Rhapsody. Baldy Anonymous, you are awesome. Thank you so much. I'm looking her up now.
Yeah, I was a little bit, but I was talking some real shit. I said hypocrisy, and I proved my point. That's it. It's not really simple. Hypocrisy is like deemed this awful thing, and everyone takes it as that, which is just juvenile shit.
Right, no, that's true. Everybody's a little bit of a hypocrite, right? Like, I was definitely probably pretty hypocritical when I made that video about the Pride announcements when it comes to DC. Because I was annoyed. I was annoyed because her name is Cleesh. Wait, okay, now I gotta look up Rhapsody and Cleesh. I was annoyed. What annoys me when it comes to that, and I'll be perfectly honest with you, is the fact that all of a sudden it's like, hey, we have these new gay characters, look at us, but fuck all the ones that paved the way for us. You've got Renee Montoya, they did not include. They could have included Wonder Woman, they didn't include her. Midnighter and Apollo, one of the most iconic couples, didn't include. Batwoman, didn't include. Do you see what? Constantine! Fucking Pied Piper. What was the other one? Extravigo or whatever his name is. I forget him. He's from like the 80s, and at one point, like, they did an AIDS story with him, and it was really weird. Yes, it's probably hypocritical that I'm not giving those new characters the time to shine, but John Kent had his own book. Tim Drake is getting his own book. Nubia became queer like yesterday and is getting her own book. And has her own book and is getting another 4 issues. Sure, it might be hypocritical, but it's also a little dickish to forget all about Legacy when you just had a Dark Crisis telling us how Legacy, or you just announced the Dark Crisis, telling us how important Legacy was. Quit being hypocrites about it. It either is important or it's not. Again, there's my little rant about the Pride announcements. But yes, it is hypocritical of me. It definitely is. But you know what? I think it was dumb. Nay. Thank you so much. Come on, Nerdettes Newsstand. We all know it's you doing your rapper thing. Go ahead and admit it. And stop asking who the woman is. She's so cute. I wanna know who she is. But she's wearing a hat called woke, so I kind of just want to laugh. Thank you so much. Nay. Why not Renee Montoya has the head of the GCPD and Batman? That would, yes, exactly. Not only is she queer, but she is Latina. What are they thinking? Greg Gross, thank you so much. In my honest opinion, Lucas was baffled. Ripid hadn't paid to go out and see a near 3-hour film in order to see if Ryan was accurate. Yet Jody and Lucas couldn't watch Ripa's free 9-minute video. Eric linked too. Okay. Yeah, I get it. I get what you're trying to say there. I didn't watch Ripa's video. I did watch Ryan's video to give it context, right? I felt like that was only fair, especially because I watched them on stream and I was like, what the fuck? what am I watching, right? Like, why is this a valid criticism? I think it's weird that I'm not gonna lie, I still thank you, Grey Ghost, by the way. I think it's super weird that he's defending him. And not only that, but defending him over a movie he hasn't seen. Yeah, I guess I think that's a little bit weird. But if he doesn't want to watch a movie, that's up to him, right? But I think that I don't know that they took. Did they take issue with the video? Well, no, they couldn't have, right? Because they didn't watch it. I think it was the. Bye, Raymond. Thank you for stopping by. Because it was the link to the tweet or something. I don't know. All over a tweet. Like, this is crazy. I want Batman. Yes, I want Batwoman and Renee book. Remember in 52? They're so good together. Bring them back. I like Maggie too, but come on.
It just is what it is. I'm hypocritical. Well, so what? Call me out for it. I'm very hypocritical. But at least I'm self-aware to actually say that I am. And at least that
Everybody
I talk about my
is.
mistakes
This is not like
on
some
here. The difference
grandiose
is,
thing.
I'm never going to apologize for some mistakes that I've said. I've said horrible things about people that probably deserve worse things said about them.
So you're admitting to saying horrible things about people, but yet you're unwilling to apologize. That's a real man right there.
For their, for lying and all that other shit that they've pulled. And I've seen it in my face. But I think I'm just kind of done playing this. I'm just going to say what I want. Anyone's got a problem with it. It's just not a you problem. I'm done. I stopped giving a fuck again. It's about time we just stopped giving a fuck. I don't even know why I cared. I forgot something. Half you people get offended by a fly. Or some of y'all take it the wrong way and go all off.
You just said that you were self-aware and then said some of you people get offended by a fly. You got offended by me having Jody's Corner on to talk about the DCU. You're not self-aware.
Off about it, and then you make... I don't even know. At this fucking point, I've just seen so much shit. I'm kind of tired of being a nice guy.
No real man has ever apologized. Oh, bullshit. I call bullshit on that.
I'm trying to be fair. And
apologies do not make you weak. They earn you respect.
I have to go back to doing what I usually am good at. Being the dude that if you fucking come at me, I'm gonna hit you with a fucking ton of bricks. That's it. And that's what I'm gonna do. Excuse me, I'm gonna go and enjoy the rest of my night and not give a fuck. Y'all know I'm not gonna really divulge the issue here because honestly, I don't even care. I read throughout the paragraph, I rolled my eyes 3 fucking times and just said, you know what? I can explain every point, and then what? You're still gonna have a problem with it. If you're not gonna actually read into what I just said, that's a you problem. And that's your problem, die with that problem, because I don't really give a shit no more.
Was that a threat? No, I'm just kidding. Second Street Marvel's live too, apparently. Jerk, he was in here. No, I'm just kidding. I thought it was that one. That was this one. So this is when I asked why he deleted my comment, right? Got that dislike, right?
I never deleted comments. I don't really do that, but okay. I think if anyone would know that, I think it'd be everyone who's ever watching me. I don't delete comments like that. I usually tag them. I usually make them content, but okay. I'm just gonna say this. You are a one self-righteous cunt.
There it is. Ooh. Gary, does that answer your question? I'm a self-righteous cunt. I don't know what to say to that. Tristan has the right to do with what she wants to the channel. Nobody should tell her otherwise. Thank you, Tammy, very much. Oh my God, his proof doesn't prove anything. No, it doesn't, but that's fine. Gary does not like drama. I know Thursdays are a bad day. All right, some real talk. Acknowledging and admitting being wrong is one way to grow and mature. Exactly. And I think it is I think the ability to see where we messed up and learn and grow from that is so human at the core of it. It's what we need to learn to do, right? And I'm not talking about this isn't even this is something we learn when we're a kid, right? You go to the little boy in your kindergarten class and you push him down. You learn right from wrong at that moment. And one of the cementing things about that is you're told you have to apologize, right? You have to say you're sorry. So you learn that from such a young age that that's a way to make you evolve, make you be able to become a better person. So yeah, I am. If you said some heinous shit and you don't think it deserves an apology, maybe you don't want to say it, but sometimes there are situations where that bugs somebody a lot. And maybe as much as you don't want to say it, maybe someone needs to hear it. Maybe that person needs to hear it. And that's okay, right? Thank you so much, Nay, Nay, Nay. I can't believe. Yeah, he just really said that. He really called me a self-righteous cunt. I don't think I'm self-righteous. I don't know, maybe. I don't try not to be, but I mean, when you deal with this insanity, and his proof there, if you notice, was his notifications. What? What? How is notifications any sort of proof? So this is funny because he had some people, and he specifically names and for everywhere community, it won't show up, so I gotta read it. Thank you so much, everywhere community member thing. How can a person still be a gentleman and say they disagree with a lady without name calling? Exactly that. Say they disagree, talk about the argument at hand, and you don't have to name call. There are so many, like, if you take a look at like old when you used to be able to, I can't, but you go into a comic book shop and have a disagreement on, who would win, Captain Marvel or Wonder Woman. The answer is Wonder Woman, by the way. But that's a disagreement that can be had. There's no need for name calling. There's no need for anything. You just like, oh, well, she'd use the lasso of truth, the power of Hestia. You know what I mean? Like, these are disagreements that are fun and civil and upbeat, and like, you don't have to name call. The problem is, hey, Wonder Woman. Yes, Murdoch, that's right. But the problem is a lot of it comes down to people being upset. Which is something I don't know. I've thought about completely taking away as my opinion on anything political, but then again, I've never really censored myself on that. So I feel like that would be kind of changing my channel, and I don't want to do that. Even as much as I've changed, I've never censored it. I've said 100 times, I don't know what's right. I don't know what's wrong. All I can go is by what I learn, what I do, what I mess up, how I research, so I don't know. I've thought about taking, because those are two conversations that get a lot of people into that name calling territory, right? Like politics and religion. Oof. Politics and religion are a hard conversation to have. But if you keep two facts, if you try to keep emotion out of it, and no name calling, then I think it can be done. It's just very, very hard. Very, very hard. You have the right to not agree with her, or Jody. But I don't understand. I'm a self-righteous cunt. That's just gonna be my favorite thing now. I guess so. Okay, so here's this is so dumb. Anytime somebody receives criticism, that is a male sticking up for a female content creator, they are automatically labeled simps, no matter what. Like, I don't get it. I do, but I don't. Like, I don't look at anybody as simps for somebody on YouTube necessarily. Maybe it's just the content I consume, but even if we're talking about, like, if you go more over to like OnlyFans, that would be different, right? You're talking about women that actually, their form of the whole idea of content creation is entertainment. I talk about comic books. Those women sell pictures. I would say that is a simpy thing. But oh yeah, reminds me of War Campaign. Is the War Campaign a thing still? I thank you, Robert, by the way. I didn't know that was maybe it isn't. Maybe it's not. I know Comicsgate is still a thing. I did see, like, they were, I guess, attacking, or at least being very crude to Donnie Cates about, and I don't know the whole situation, but about his wife. Like, sending him some pretty messed up stuff about what they would do to his wife, Megan. Like, that's not cool. That is not cool. So I guess he's having to deal with that. Yeah, the weekly reminder that Comicsgate is still a thing. Awesome. It's odd. So many people saw Ryan's, let me see here. Great ghost. So many people saw Ryan's review differently. Jody said racist. You said hypocritical. SJW like. Lucas said fragile. Other YouTubers said differently. Jody and Lucas went at Ripa like, I'm not gonna repeat that. But yeah, I think there's again, we're going back to insults. I'm gonna say it right now. Lucas don't give a fuck about slinging insults. Because immediately when he saw that video, he had been attacked over and over by anonymous people from that fandom calling him the N-word. The next night, same thing. After Ripa's debate, same thing. He discovered the stuff with Raketa that we talked about earlier. Same thing. Like, people calling the N-word. It was just nonstop, and it's usually not like that on disagreements. It was just over telling him to hang. I mean, it was gross, right? So I think he just didn't give a fuck anymore, right? Like, he didn't give any sorts of fucks what Ripa had to say. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't hear him specifically say that beforehand. I don't remember if I did after, but I wouldn't be surprised, right? I like Lucas a lot, but he does go in hard on the insults. He has no time for ignorant people, black or white. Doesn't matter. Doesn't have any time. And let's be real, it gets kind of funny. Is disagreement? I love disagreement day 2. Hooded Justice. So fucking funny. Like, I don't know. I can't be that entertaining. I wish I could be, but he's very entertaining. He's very good at what he does.
I'm reminded to simps that are going to be coming after me because of someone misrepresenting what I said and to make this into something that it wasn't. She is never going to sleep with you. Please understand that.
What is wrong with you? Is that literally, you know what? This is some badass fucking projection, and that's what pisses me off about it. That is all my content boils down to. That is the only reason why somebody watches me. Do you realize how fucking, let's be real here, Broden, I believe, Broden, that is misogynistic as fuck. That is what you're boiling all of the blood, sweat, and tears I've put into my content.
Probably just get blocked anyway. I don't concern myself with the comments of simps. I got one dude in here writing a whole paragraph. I'm going to get rid of him real quick.
He is 100% projecting Indeed, straight up. Exactly. And it means that everything I've worked for is nothing.
Because what I read, and I kind of lost it and said, "You've never seen a real cunt, only in pictures." First of all, that's factually incorrect anyway, but...
Yeah, that was you, Hooded Justice.
We all come out of one. Whatever. Retard.
No. Hold on.
First of all, that's factually incorrect anyway, but we all come out of one.
He just said, oh my God, this is not a good way to say it. I don't think he meant to say it this way. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt here. He said that someone said he never seen a cooch in real life, and he said that's factually incorrect. We all come out of one. Don't say that. Don't say that. That makes it look so much fucking worse.
Whatever. Retard. Bruh. I think the projection from you is cute and all. I'm not going to mention who this fucking dork is, because honestly, he's a bot anyway, so I don't care. Listen, bro, she's not going to fuck you.
Any criticism, they're a simp or a bot.
She's never going to touch you. She would never have... I think she has better standards than you. Just saying. I mean, I like the bitch right now, but Jesus Christ, bro. I think she's got better standards than you. She's pretty good.
What about a C-section? That's right. Oh my God. Just don't ever say, that's incorrect. We all come out of one. That's like, oh, that's like the most virgin-y thing you could ever say. Yeah, I'm gonna put that out there. Holy crap.
You're good looking. I get it. I get it, bro. I get it. But she will never fuck you. She will. You want a pat on the head? Good boy, like a dog. Yeah, get the fuck off my channel, you simps. I don't gonna fucking entertain myself with you. I'm just gonna let you know that right now. Forewarning, y'all getting sniped. I only got a problem with one person.
What the heck? Oh, Derek, that's so funny. I wish people watch my content to try to sleep with me. I would say no, of course, but I'd like to be asked. Gosh. Oh my God. Oh my mom. Your mom burped you out? Oh my goodness. This conversation just got so weird. Oh, that was funny.
And all this, and I don't really have a problem with them. I really just don't understand what their issue is. The only person I'm going to listen to or hear anything from is one person. So you want to come on here and get sniped, go ahead, but you simps mean nothing to me. Just a fucking reminder and a warning. I can't make this in a community post, unfortunately, so I have to put this here in a video and waste my time. Oh, and seriously though, dude, she's not going to bang you. I know, and honestly, what woman would? You're kind of just a little bitch. You don't make no content or anything. I can't. If you don't make no content.
What the fuck? You're a little bitch. You don't make any videos. God, only the cool kids make videos. We make really good ones too with girls in the background and music. We make music, people in the background, guys. It's really, really cool. Hell no, you must have woke up asleep. Time for me to start making videos. Oh my God, that's so funny. Yes, absolutely. Y'all were born from history. Oh my goodness. And I think there's, you see what I mean? This is insane, right? This is the last one, thankfully. No, I don't want a copyright claim.
Defended his dumb
well,
ass.
no, I'll
Even
get
defended
one anyway. I'll have to.
Person so much. We felt guilty. I made that video. It was to say I have firsthand experience of what personal bias will do to you. Because of personal bias, I was stupid enough to be led along in fucking some dude over that just lost his mom. Yep.
What?
It was to say.
Wait, I missed
I'm not
that.
gonna say sorry, but I know I was in the wrong. Shit, no more. I'm not gonna talk about this because this is ridiculous. It should not have gotten to the point where I had to literally tell you to fuck off in the worst way possible, but I did. I'm not gonna say sorry, but I know I was in the wrong. But I'm not self-aware. I'm very self-aware, actually. I remember all the things that I've done. That's why I made that video. It was to say I have firsthand experience of what personal bias will do to you. Because of personal bias, I was stupid enough to be led along in fucking some dude over that just lost his mom.
What is wrong with you? But you're not gonna say sorry, right? Bro, I can't take it, this B-roll footage anymore. I know. I don't have time to make videos. Well, Sultan, that means you are apparently not one of the cool kids, right? So, what he did to Anna, what he did to even Mecca, and now he's admitting to bullying somebody that just lost their mom. And then there's a video when Saggy actually went live talking about Jody that I see, and it's real short. We might check it out, but it's only like 30-second song where he's like, let's bully this motherfucker. Let's bully him. Okay.
Yep. Dark Snow just lost his mom, so we got tricked into doing a goddamn kill stream about the dude.
This is the result of being raised by a TV set.
And
yes.
The worst part is, we feel guilty. We felt guilty about that, so we deleted it. We deleted the stream right after. Said this is fucking terrible. We can't have this up. We can't have this dude getting dunked on the way he is. Personal.
You went through with it, right? And you're unwilling to apologize, and you bullied somebody that just lost their mother, the woman that raised them. You're a great guy.
Bias can lead you to do terribly stupid shit because you hate this person so much. Now, I'm not saying that you're in the I hate this person, but you have cool. And for the record, before you think that I'm saying this out of my ass, that I am saying this, do you ever look around and just see people saying it? Because I see it.
My biggest issue right here is Bart is not even old enough to drive. This is unrealistic.
I've seen on Saggy streams, seen on yours, people will say you have a personal vendetta or something. I don't think it's. People said you're butthurt over getting worked by Eric in a debate. I don't think that. I think you just don't like to do what's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. I said what I said because I didn't want someone to do something that I've done. Siding with bad people
I would never do what you've done, what I've seen you do, and what you just admitted to.
Just because they don't like someone else, and I felt you were doing that. I'm sorry you took that so personally, but let me give you a little bit of a story, Tristan, because I'm gonna use your real name in this one.
Everyone knows my name.
You want to know what I've done? I sided with Jody, defended his dumbass, even defended him. Now, in fairness to what I'm about to say, the information that I got was that Max said some shit to his family, and I was like, okay, Max, what the fuck? I would have done so much worse shit than doxing you. I would have done worse shit to you than doxing you, bro. But now that I come to think about it, I'm pretty sure Jody was full shitting anyway. I don't think Jody wasn't anything. No. What happened was Jody threatened to dox Max, and I did kind of back that. And that was not smart. I was very venomously angry.
What? I have no idea. Legitimately no idea what you're talking about. I know who Mad Max is. I like him a lot. I don't know what he said about somebody's family. I don't know what doxing attempt you're talking about. If he truly tried to dox somebody, that's beyond fucked up and something I would never endorse. Not in a million years. But you just admitted to trying to dox Max.
At Max. I'm gonna tell you why I was mad at Max. Jarbo. I felt me and Chris felt like, you're backing this piece of shit. He's gonna fuck. Now, in fairness, were we unfortunately right? Yes, we were right. I hate to admit it, but yes, Matt Jarbo is still a piece of crap. That off that chapter, I don't want to fucking gloat about that. But I felt that. So I literally defended Andy and Jody. We made bad mistakes. I was just telling you. Maybe I should have used these stories. I apologize. Utmost apologies for not using these stories. But man, I look stupid for doing that. Actually, I got burned for doing that crap, actually. Because then, a few weeks later, I had to sit there and fucking watch this idiot saying the absolute dumbest shit about Darkseid in a freaking Zack Snyder trailer, and it was embarrassing. I was like, oh my god, I went to bat for this guy. I should put my head down in shame. So, of course, I had to turn on that shit quickly. Don't make those mistakes. That's all the point of that was. And then I said you were a little bit hypocritical, which I guess you took personally. Let me give you a bit of, like, insight.
I didn't take it personally at all. I told you that it was planned previous. That's it.
Hypocrisy is not a fucking death sentence.
Right.
Everyone's hypocritical.
Like he's
I'm
just shit talking anybody he can shit talk.
Everyone is born to be a hypocrite. That's life. It's not a fucking problem.
Wait, really? That's I don't know anything about that, Solo.
It's natural. I'm saying you're a little hypocritical about what you said to me, and I'm saying it to you. That's it. Now, you took it personally. I don't know, and you did. Don't even lie to me and say you didn't. You did. I don't know why you made that whole paragraph. Then spout off a bunch of nonsense about lies and objective facts, and I'm like, what are you?
Because you were wrong. Simple. That's it.
Talking about? It's opinions, not facts. It was just.
It's not opinions when you say that I wanted to. I had him on there, and I sided with him because I have an vendetta. That's not an opinion. I had him on there because I've been trying to get him on.
Opinions. Chill out. Now, the gaslighting thing I really liked. You need to chill out. You're acting this. I was very calm in what I said. Even the shit that was out of line, I was actually calm. So, no, I'm just fine doing this. But
you called me a self-righteous cunt.
It's fine. That needed to stop, but whatever. Then the last word thing was annoying. Then the
he sounds like my brother when he loses a game.
So,
that's awesome.
I know I didn't push no delete button. My whole thing was trying to get the screenshots, and then I couldn't get them, which I see annoyed about. But
don't worry,
we got him. Don't do what I would do, and I thought you were a little hypocritical. And I thought, you know what else? You didn't go hard enough at Jody. And don't tell me, Cecil, you didn't know about anything with Jody. I had this plan months prior. Okay, so what? You're telling me you weren't around for any of the shit going down with what Jody was doing, and you're
yes. Yes, that is absolutely what I am telling you. In the streams from Saggy when she's talking about Jody, you will not see my name. In any of this drama, you will not see. The only thing I commented on was Saggy's video when she talked about the debate. I said something about I thought Jody did better. That was it. You will not see me in any of the look up anything. You won't see me there because I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
telling me you're the only person within this community, these circles, that didn't know what Jody fucking's done to people?
And you're telling me that you think every YouTuber that makes nerdy content knows what Jody has done to people? Allegedly? Do you really think that every person that makes videos about comic books knows what Jody has done? That's a bit hyperbolic, don't you think?
Tristan, really? You expect me to be dumb enough to believe that? That's fine. You can go.
Again, he accidentally deleted his other channel, erasing all the content he's talking about. And that's right. I even tried to look for those videos when he was talking about Anna without makeup, because I was like, he's got to privatize this, right? Like, so this must be a different channel, because you're right. Somebody actually left me a comment to make me aware of these. And I was like, all right, I'll check it out, right? Not a big deal. And I wasn't subscribed to it. So I'm like, this must be a different person, but no, it's the same person. So that makes a lot more sense. Thank you.
Go with that. I'm just telling you right now, I see through that bullshit. Don't. Just don't. I'm not saying you should have canceled the thing or this or that. I'm saying I wish you went a little harder, and I wish you didn't try and justify the way that Jody acted.
How did I justify how he acted? And how was I supposed to go harder on Jody? What did you want me to say? Like, if anyone thinks I went too easy on Jody, let me know. Because I don't know what I was supposed to say besides he can only tell me his side of things. That's why I said I always have an open invitation to Ryan or Ripa. That is always open. But they won't come on and talk about it, and that is fine. Neither will the amazing Lucas. I have no subscriber count compared to these people. Come on, let's be real. Now I'm a small fish. But at the end of the day, how did I go too easy on this dude? Was I supposed to be like, come on, tell us how you were really feeling. Come on, call him a bad word.
I'm sorry, Tristan. I know you don't like Eric. And by the way, you're not alone in these sentiments about Eric fucking July. So before you think anything like that, I don't like Eric July. I never did. I think he's a complete gatekeeper. But you know what? I learned to respect people I don't like, because if I don't, I'm no better than them.
Let me break that down for a minute. Okay. Respect people I don't like because I'm no better than them. I can respect the hustle, but I don't have to respect, like he even openly admitted, being a serious gatekeeper. I don't have to respect that. I can respect the hustle for sure. Like what is it? Don't hate the player, hate the game. I can respect that for sure. It's not made for, like, I know it's such a cliche thing to say, but it's not made for me. And I don't, and there's so much other content out there that I would enjoy. And I do occasionally watch some of the Fandom Menace stuff. I actually watched Geeks and Gamers on the G4 stuff, of which we agree like almost 100%, right? Like that was so funny. But I generally seek out sometimes, like, I'll listen to far left and far right people, but it's usually not geeks. It's usually on political stuff, right? Like I'll watch a little bit of Ben Shapiro. I think he's an intelligent man, but his views to me are extremely, extremely terrible. And then I'll go and I'll watch Hunter Avalone or something, right? Like I generally I don't have a use for it, but I can respect the hustle.
And goddamn it, I respect the son of a bitch. And I said the fact that me and him have one thing that we have in common. We ain't gonna backtrack what the hell we say. And I'm backtracking what I'm saying. I'm just explaining it to you very.
He wants you to invite them into a trap so you can attack them. Why would I ever do that? For one, I would lose respect from my viewers. I would lose respect from people that could come on in the future. I would never set a trap on my channel. That's not how I operate.
Calm like an adult. Maybe you don't like that. I don't really care. And you can take this. You can do what you want with it. Because after this, me and you are pretty much not going to talk. We'll just put that in a bow. And I'll never talk to you. You want to talk to me? It's cool. I'll act like you got snapped off or something. I don't know. And you can do the same with me. I don't know.
Ben Shapiro intelligent. Okay, I guess a better way of saying it is he knows how to talk, and he's good at debating, and he's good at dehumanizing. Like, he does a really good job at, like, some sort of these debate tactics where you make it seem like you're the bad guy if you disagree with him. Like, on abortion, he'll call a fetus a baby to make it seem like you're okay with killing babies. So he's good at doing that. There's where we'll go with that.
But yeah, that does not fucking absolutely no. I don't think I saw what you were trying to say. I disagree. Sorry, but Jody completely and absolutely was an immature piece of shit that whole time, and absolutely deserved everything he got in that debate. If not, I would have said worse to Jody, and you know I would have said worse. You know this better than anyone. I would have said worse. If some dude comes at me for drinking water, I'm gonna fucking shit down his throat just for the hell of it. And I don't fucking think Eric did anything wrong. Eric
Weird flex, but okay.
Goes to personal insults. You're right, he does when he's pushed to a point, and I've seen it multiple times. Multiple times. And then I want to address this also. I'm telling you what not to do with your content. No, I'm not.
I never said that. I never said you are telling me what to do. You were saying you were annoyed that I had someone on my channel and didn't do I guess proper research. I don't know. That's like one step away to cancel culture, and I'm not all about that life.
I even said in the video, you can do what you want. I just disagree. So if you have a problem,
Would you have this guy on stream? Sure. I can't imagine it would be very fun for either one of us, but it might be fun for you guys. So yeah, I would.
problem with that, that's fine, Tristan. But I never told you what to do. Don't ever tell anyone that. In fact, one of the biggest issues I've had with Matt Jarbo was trying to tell people what to do with their content. So before you make assumptions on what I'm saying, because I know what you were doing. It's what I've done. We were actually liking this. You assume things based on the tone I'm probably putting in, and you thought, oh, you said
I didn't have to assume shit. You said I should have went harder at him, and you were annoyed.
one thing, but you're really meaning this. No, I really mean do what you want. But don't expect me to sit there and not say this or another. I'm sorry, but this is YouTube. You're going to get criticized. I made honest criticisms. Just because Saggy was nice and didn't overly criticize you, that's fine. I'm not Saggy. I'm not any of the people. I'll criticize you. If you don't like it, that's your problem. But to say I have no self-awareness, the lack of self-awareness in that video, really. The whole point was to tell you not to be like my dumbass. But that's not self-awareness for you. See,
I would never do the things you've done. There's maybe where you get the self-righteousness from, but maybe it's just because what you've shown us and what you've said about openly admitted about yourself is that you're unwilling to apologize for being a shit human being. Yeah, I'm gonna be a little self-righteous about that.
when you say that, that's how I know you didn't watch the video fully or you didn't understand the video. So I'll do the video again for you like this. I didn't like you going on with someone and, not, and I think I really believe you didn't go hard enough. If I wish I said that more in the last video, I wish I did. I would have went harder. And don't tell me you didn't know, because you knew exactly all the things you've done.
That's very true, figure drawing.
Especially the women. You knew that. I'm not trying to prejudge you on that, and I'm not saying you shouldn't have them on. Go ahead, do what you want. I want that to be very clear. I don't care what anyone does with their content. Hell, I don't care if you have Alex Jones on. Go ahead. You think I give a shit that someone had the Friday Night Tights had Alex Jones on? No, I was just saying, hey, be prepared for a target on your back, because having them on is like public enemy number one. And he said some awful things, even worse than I could ever say. I would never say the shit he said about Sandy Hook, and I would never dream of saying that shit to a parent that lost a fucking child. Never dream of it.
I gotta show this. This is too good. From Murdoch here. Oh, whenever I go to my screen, it goes all the way to the top. Let me bring it over here. Haha, I don't tell people to do with their content. Hey, Tristan, here's how to run your channel and interview. Yeah. Yeah. Again, that self-awareness, right? I personally think it's up to you, Nerdettes Newsstand, but I think I know what most people want. I don't know. I mean, I guess I would, but oh my god, Alex Jones. No way in hell. Oh my god. I feel like this guy thinks you made every single video targeting to him. That would be really weird if that was actually what he thought. Like, that's some serious, like, entitlement? Is that the best word to use? I don't know. That would be
And it's
insane.
objectively horrible, but you know what? You got to move on from it, and you got to grow up from it. But you can still hold it against him if you want. I don't really care. Not my deal. Whatever. But if you want to have him on your thing, just understand you have a target on your back. That's it. That was all. That's all the point was.
5 videos of carrying seriousness. 5 videos.
So this is, to me, honestly, ridiculous.
And what about Hooded Justice?
Told you what to do with your content and say you couldn't support any other YouTuber. Dude, I don't care if you support Amazing Lucas. Hell, Saggy sat there and talked with them, and I jabbed at her. But ask Saggy, do I have an actual problem with anyone that supports Amazing Lucas? No. I personally think Amazing Lucas is a dumbass. And I saw some comments you made, and you did make these comments. I didn't screenshot them. I don't really care to, because I just think it's redundant to do it. But you kind of are acting like, oh, Eric goes immediately to insults during a debate. I'm just thinking,
that's literally what he did with Jody. He called him a fat ass.
Man, if you had any context of why he probably did that, maybe you would understand that Lucas has called him a fucking coon.
Again, until you prove to me he said it previous to that, that's invalid. I do believe that he would say it after. I do.
And now, I don't know about you, Tristan, but you're not black. And I'm not trying to make this a thing against you.
Holy shit! Really? I didn't know that.
It's not. You don't understand how that word feels.
Invite Jody back on to drink her up.
Oh
my god, that'd be too good.
But in all honesty, it's not a. It's a word. If it was me, I would probably try to kill Lucas with the goddamn screen. But that's just me. That word ain't funny. It shouldn't be. I shouldn't laugh at it. That's a mistake of me. But I was immature. I was in an edgy phase.
Okay, I do understand that. I do think Lucas has changed his wording. I don't know that he says it as much anymore. I think he's changed it to Sambo instead. Because that is a character from The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Not a derogatory thing. That's just he wants to, I guess, change it up. I don't know why he changed it. I don't know, to be honest with you. But wait, Tristan isn't black. Unsubscribed. Oh no! Where's my mod squad going? But yes, I do think he's changed it. But I also, he's done a lot of it when it comes to, like, you literally, he did a video about, like, oh god, so fucking cringy. Having ABL, I don't know, Anthony Brian Logan, maybe, going and saying that the KKK was nice people. And I think at some point he just got sick of it and wanted to stand up for his rights as a black man in America. Like, literally saying, oh, they brought Christmas gifts. They were nice people. I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. Like, I can't.
When I was laughing at shit like that, so I apologize to myself. I apologize to other people. I do. Stupid. Never really used that word. But
brought him in his family presence. Yes!
It's a word that really sting, if you know what I mean. And I know how to make words that sting, obviously. But yeah. But I was saying with the context of that, you're getting on Eric for that, but in my opinion, Lucas had it coming because Lucas is an asshole. So I referenced that. And I'm just thinking, I think it's something to do with Eric. And that's kind of,
and
I'm not the only one saying it, Tristan.
Because I'm not that way. That's kind of why I love his channel so much, because I can't be that asshole. And it's kind of nice to see somebody that can, right? To be honest, I'm so glad I'm not American Thomas. I don't blame you. Not even a little bit.
It's other people in comment section saying it. I've just allowed.
I did. He's not wrong. I did get somebody else saying that. One other person that I personally saw. Now, it could be in maybe Saggy's or his comment section, though I haven't seen anybody comment on his comment section. Besides a few people, but not saying that. But to be fair, he's right. I did get somebody else saying it felt more like a vendetta than a conversation. I'm like, did you listen to the first hour? Okay.
I said in the video. So I apologize if that was too loud. But I'm not going to sit here and take back a word I said. And I'm not going to sit here and apologize. And I'm not going to sit here and backtrack. I meant what I said. I said what I said, and I said it like I see it. That's your problem. I mean that.
Gray Ghost, I can point to timestamps in Jody's debate video where he got himself worked up over thinking Eric was comparing his own subscriber numbers. Eric wasn't. And Jody's friend tries to tell Jody, oof. I have no idea. I know that when he went over subscribers numbers, I take care. Oh, thanks for stopping, Kai. That's why Jody came in the way he did. Okay. I didn't see the before. So yeah, if you have that link, drop it on my community post. I'll watch it later. That's way out of context. I seen the vid. He was saying that the first clan went to parties, help people. Yeah, he was still saying they weren't bad people. Like, oh, yeah, it's out of context. Absolutely. I can't show you the video, but like, oof. It's a big fucking oof.
But that doesn't mean I'm going to sit there and not fault myself for this. Maybe I should have clarified better. Maybe I should have included those stories with Jody and Andy to give better context of what I was saying. So I apologize for that. I should have gave better context.
Wait, didn't he say it like 7, 8, 9, 10 times that he doesn't apologize?
That for a warning. You don't have to take my advice. I don't care if you do or not.
Thank you, Greg.
Take my criticisms. I don't care if you do or not, but do not misrepresent what I say.
I always appreciate some good context.
Have a freaking problem and think that's a call out. Because if I wanted to call you out, honey, I could have went a whole 9 yards for a call out. That's a call out to you? Don't you think it's a little mild for what I would do? I'm all about explosives. I'm all about being.
I wouldn't know. After you attacked the girls in the Phantom Menace, I lost all respect. Like your whole argument, and I'm not a Mecha Random fan, I'm not saying that, but your whole argument against the woman is that she's heavy set? What? Is that why you're there? Again, back to this. Back to the she's not going to sleep with you thing. Is that why you are watching women's content? Is that the only reason? Because at the end of the day, you hope one of them will fuck you? What's wrong with you, dude?
Being the Riddler or the Joker blowing up the city. I ain't for that mild passive-aggressive shit. That's stupid. No, I had legit criticisms. I'm sorry if you took it that way. But I can't help you on that. Only you can help yourself on that. Now, I'm not trying. Now, listen. The reason and listen, I understand. Maybe it struck a nerve because that's something Eric would have said. I don't know. It just feels like I'm connecting dots here. Maybe I'm connecting dots that aren't there. You're probably right. But I am saying it like this. God damn, bro. Why don't you understand what someone's trying to say before you go off on them for lying first? There's nothing, you can't.
Because you did. And you said you can't tell me otherwise multiple times when you were incorrect.
Call an opinion a lie. You can only call an opinion you disagree with.
Saying that I had him on because of my vendetta against Ripa when I wanted to have him on previous and had been setting it up previous is ridiculous. It is incorrect.
How was it a lie? What was the lie?
Oh my God,
I thought you had a weird issue with that. I know that you were talking about. You think that was the lie?
No,
I made up a whole thing about you having a problem with Eric. Tristan, you think that people don't see shit? We do. I'm not the only one saying it. I'm just the one that's the loudest, maybe. Now, did you push me a little bit? Oh yeah, you pissed me off. I'll keep her. You annoyed the hell out of me.
Wait. I just thought he said he wasn't mad. Oh my God.
It's annoying. You know how annoying
Men and their emotions. You say it's women. God.
Damn, fucking thing too. And they still keep treating you like you're just some fucking clout chasing asshole that's just trying to make something up for thrill. That's what I got from you. Maybe I misread that. You're probably right. See, I can admit that I probably misread a lot of things, but the things that I did read were completely fucking bullshit. And I know I read them right. And it was very condescending. I don't like people who condescend to me and preach to me like that. Maybe you.
I mean, I'm going to use a line like you said. Like you said in a previous video. If you don't like me being condescending to you, that's a you problem.
You talk to people like that, but you need to understand this with me. I don't take well to that. Because it's very fucking annoying.
I don't care.
It makes me feel like I'm some idiot. I'm not stupid. You know that, right? You all know that, right? I'm not dumb. Your simps are kind of dumb. I'll admit that. I mean, dude, straight up, that Hooded Justice whatever the fuck his name is, that dude is dumb.
That Hooded Justice motherfucker.
That simp, I should have screenshotted his shit and put it as a fucking, like a thumbnail. It's so stupid. You'll never be as good as Tristan. Never. Your attitude sucks.
That's the funny thing is I seen the screenshots of what was said, and that was not even said. You'll never be as good as Tristan? That wasn't said. Your attitude sucks? That wasn't said. He said, I bet you haven't even he admitted it in the other video, right? I bet you haven't seen vagina. Like, I don't know why I'm acting like it's I don't know. And he said that's factually incorrect. We all come from one. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Let me get thank you, nay, nay, nay. Yes, Nerdettes Newsstand. Do we think we don't see shit? How much does one have to pay to not sleep with you? Oh, nay, 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 you're so full of it. Yeah, that's not why people watch my channel, and I know that. And nay, 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 you're a good example of someone who's stuck with me through all of the bullshit. And I know that's not why you watch my channel. That's what I appreciate. Right? Like you and Robert Hominis and Black Phoenix have been here for I mean, there's more, Shelby. There's so many more that have been here for years, have seen me falter or try to grow or evolve or not or say dumb shit. And you don't fault me for that. And that's I mean, you may call me out on it. And nay, you are not shy to call me out on it. And that's what I appreciate. That's what I oh my god, now I'm seriously starting my channel. Do it. That would be so cool. Make a video. Hominis started a channel too. It's so good. I love the way Hominis put together his What About EVS. Oh my gosh. Now I'm not name calling. You absolutely will. If you do, let me know. I will share it on my community post so people can see.
Do you have the nudes? Let me see. I'm sorry, this just came off so.
Thank you, nay, by the way.
Ugh. Anyway, I'm getting off target. Again, I got ADHD too, so understand that if I was a little over the place in the video, I have a fucking hyperactive disorder. But the reason I'm doing this statement video is because I don't want people to get this ridiculous, because I've already got questions of people saying he's gonna go off the rails again, go off the handle. I'm not gonna greyhound off the handle. I'm too poor to fly off the handle, so I have to greyhound off the handle. I'm not.
Okay, that was pretty funny. He's gonna greyhound off the handle because he's too poor to fly off the handle. That was pretty funny.
Gonna fly off the handle. I just don't like being misrepresented as if I'm some fucking bad person. If I want to be the bad guy, I'd rather be the bad guy on my own merits. Not be the bad guy because someone misinterpreted what I just said. And I guess that's why I've been actually, and I can't, I'm saying this, but I'm starting to see why I like Eric July a lot more now.
Wait, but he didn't. He wasn't caping for Eric before. Remember? Oh, okay.
Me and him actually have the same ideas on the way we talk. The thing about it is, I'm trying to be more understanding than Eric would.
Spiffy! You, let me bring it up here. You watch my channel because you're not corporate. You are about nerd stuff. And I disagree with you on pretty much everything. That's awesome. Thank you for sticking around. I do appreciate that. I guess a lot of people disagree with me on some stuff, but like, I don't know. I guess I've just tried to be a little bit more nice lately.
Maybe that's the problem.
Best way to put it.
I'm just making a statement to you. You can take
Unless
it as you
I'm
will.
being critical.
I really don't care. I'm not going to talk to you ever again after this, personally. I don't want nothing to do with you after this, personally. And to be honest, if you do come in the comment section again, whatever, I'll just link you this video. You can watch it in your entirety. It is got to be 19 goddamn minutes long. I'm sorry, but this is a long goddamn thing I got to parse through. I just said my statements. That's it. But I also think it was a selective outrage too, Tristan. I think it was. I think if
you made selective outrage, you made 5 fucking videos on me. 5. Everywhere community. Thank you so much. Can this guy where'd it go? Can this guy have Jody and Lucas on his YouTube channel for a nice friendly chat with coffee, cake, tea, and high tea snacks? Yeah, I don't know how well that would go over. I would like to actually see Jody and Lucas do a stream together. I think that would be very entertaining. I think it would be a good not necessarily debate, a good conversation on what they differ and what they agree on, and and their experiences. I think that would be really interesting. I just realized he reminds me of a toxic pop. Oh, he's on 7. He acts like he wants to fix you, but he's not condescending to you about having an opinion that doesn't match his. I mean, but he's so condescending. Okay, I was like, maybe he's a little, but yeah, I get that. I get that.
Aggie said the things that I said, that's it. Like that you wouldn't have made a big deal about it. But because I said it, I feel as though you had an issue. It just feels pretty fucked up to me. That's how I felt. Like, really? Wow. That's what you feel? Okay, fuck you then. But there's no lying. I took a shot. You're right. Today I crossed the line. Here's the thing. I'm not gonna apologize, and I'm
not. He does that. I'm not gonna apologize. You called me a self-righteous cunt.
not gonna fucking sit here and admit that I feel.
Gary, thank you. I don't know why you're embarrassed about saying the V word after some of the rude shit you posted. That's very true. That's very true.
Any bit sad about what I did.
Thank you very much, Gary.
I'm not gonna get that. I'm not going back on what I did. But you wanted a clarification on what happened here. You want the final word on this. This is it from me. This is the final statement. I really don't care what your Sims got to say. And let me explain the Sims thing real quick before we go.
Oh boy.
I spent 3 years fighting people like this, from Anna's Corner, Jesse's Corner, the Fandom Menace.
If you watch a girl's content, warning, you are a simp.
Believe me when I tell you, these people all are the same. They will only believe the person they're defending and not listen to reason. Do you know how many times I've tried to talk sense into some of these people? Tristan, you're talking to the guy that tried to talk sense into Nelson. Let me give you a little insight what that's like. Let me
you
know
know
what?
What?
Sound. Hold on. Let me have you hear the sound.
Okay, hold on. I'll wait till he's done.
That's how it is.
Yeah, I don't know how you could talk sense into Nelson. Nelson is the guy that sent me a TikTok of his underoos. And yeah, the Superman winker. Yeah, I don't know why you would even try. Somebody sending TikToks of unsolicited dick pics is not somebody that. Why? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why you would try. I'm just saying.
Talking to nothing. You are breaking into a wall. They're never going to sit there and listen to what I got to say. Why am I going to waste my time giving them any air? So I deleted them. And I'm proud to do it again and again because I have a compulsive fucking issue and figured that out by now. And I really don't feel like going into arguments with your entire fandom. Because I've already done that once with an entire group of people coming after me. Geeks and Gamers did that to me. Wasn't fun. So this is the final word on this. You can take what you want from this. And I'm sorry if you misinterpreted what I said. The whole point was to say,
Justice,
don't do what I would
so gross.
If you think that you're the only, I don't have any experience in anything to do with Jody, do not even start. Because don't forget, Jody was cool with my crew. Not me, because I never talked to the fucking dude, nor would I. But he's cool with Chris.
I don't know who Chris is.
I understand I know the things this guy said behind the scenes. I know the things that he thinks. So I'm on a lot of shit. Don't think I don't. So I know what type of person this guy is, and he's not a good person. And I'm not saying the chastise you're having him on. I really want to make that clear, guys. I didn't have a problem with that. I'm just saying, be careful. That's all I said. But you know what? Now, honestly, I don't care what the fuck
That's not what you said.
Burned you? Whatever. That's your fucking problem. I only came to you with just what I thought. Like, it's your problem. That's cool. And believe me, I've been criticized for the way I've acted on this. Don't think I haven't. And you know, rightfully so. But I'm not going to go back on what I did. But yeah, you guys be good, man. I just want this to be done and kind of over with because it's a waste of time. This is something
the girl
really stupid.
with blue hair
just to me, a misunderstanding, a deep misunderstanding. But that doesn't mean that I don't have a right to be mad. I do. It's to me, I have a little bit of a right to be.
He thinks. My brain just broke. Yep, I'm done. He has a right to be mad over my content. Let that sink in. She doesn't know who Chris is. It's Chris. Everybody knows Chris. Shut up, Shelly. You have no idea who Chris is either. Bipolar Chris. Wait, is this a real person? I'm so confused. Anyways, he said he has a right to be mad over my content. But he's not mad after making 5 videos. Chris Angel. Oh, I know that guy. He is awesome. You said that guy sucks. No, he used to be really cool back in the day when I believe like it was real. When I was like in my teens and thought it was like not reality TV. Oh my goodness. Um yeah, this whole situation is silly, right? I asked two I don't know Chris is either, Joseph. I asked two separate women if they had an issue with it, and both of whom I greatly respect. If either one of them would have had an issue, then I wouldn't have done it. Fair and simple, right? I have a conversation with somebody and people get upset. I am not going in the future. Wait, did he not levitate? Right? I thought that shit was real. Like I was really dumb. I don't know. Going forward, if I have do you think I've had people like the Cavernacle on, and I like his content a lot. He does great work. But do I endorse? Am I just because I've had him on? And am I a socialist? No. Just because I've had him on, do I endorse everything he said? No, of course not. I've had Chuck Dixon on. Am I conservative? No. So stop with this like weird projection. Sometimes some people just want to talk about the fandom, right? Oh, you know what? Who Chris could be? Chris could be Christopher Priest, and that gives me a good segue into he's writing Black Adam. Oh my God, we're getting a 6-issue miniseries about Black Adam from Christopher Priest. That is so cool. I don't think he's been at DC since he wrote that Deathstroke book. If I can remember, I know he was doing Vampirella because I remember reviewing issue number 1. And I don't know what he's been doing since then, but yeah, 6-issue miniseries for Black Adam. I'm so excited. The only weird thing to me, like, we're having the Black Adam movie come out, and from the description of the book, it says that Black Adam's needs somebody else to take over his position and take care of conduct, right? Like, wouldn't you logically think, hey, we're putting a Black Adam movie out, keep him as Black Adam with the power of Shazam? I don't know. Deathstroke didn't end that long ago. Oh, it was like 2 years ago, wasn't it? 2 or 3 years ago? I know it wasn't that long ago, but it's been a little bit of time. It was really good though. Really good. All of his work is really good. So I have no doubt, even if he's passing the torch of Black Adam, that it's going to be good. I'm just I hope Mighty Isis and Kid Osiris. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Bring back Isis. I love her. She's such a good, for the little that we've seen, love her. But I need to I'm not gonna lie, like I've talked about it quite a bit. This isn't the time to do another mantle change. Like I've been pretty fair compared to other YouTubers about all the mantle changes. This isn't the time. Your cats are super cute. Thank you. This isn't the time. Like we've had enough of them. Yeah. Let's let the dust settle. Come on now. So we'll have to wait. I have no doubts that Christopher Priest will do a phenomenal job. He's amazing. So I'm going to wrap up, guys. Thank you so much for dealing with this insanity along with me. I have to deal with it now. So do you. Oh, thank you. I will have a video up later today. And I don't know what I'm going to do Sunday yet for my live stream, but I'll have that up too. Shazadam. That's right. I will see you guys later. Thank you so much.